Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my new kitchen. I just moved, so I'm really excited to show you my new kitchen. I have a beautiful lighting here. So we're moving, as you see, into the fall season. We're all done with our summer vacation. I feel like people are finally going back to their routine, and me as well. I've been into the fitness for the last 8 years, and it took me forever to figure out what to eat, what to buy from our grocery store. That way I know, like how to build the routine where you have good food at home so you don't have to eat junk. I will show you everything I bought, what's in my fridge, but I also will show you some junk food I have in my house too, because I want to kind of be real with you. So I went to the store, grocery store a couple days ago, and I want to show you what I got in terms of my protein. So I decided from now on, I'm going to have lots of protein at home. If I have a lot of bags with like chicken, steak, whatever protein you like, I feel like I will always have a base. So my base is protein, and then we're gonna move on to carbs like rice, noodles, whatever you eat it with, and then veggies and snacks and fruits, of course. So 2 bags. This is chicken, what do you call it? Chicken legs, chicken drumsticks. Anyway, I really like them because they are individual. I usually like chicken on a bone. It just tastes so much better, so much juicier. So a full bag, I always, whenever I'm hungry, throw it in an air fryer with some rice, done. So very easy. And second bag I decided to get is mahi-mahi. I usually get salmon, but I'm kind of got tired of it. So I decided to go for the white fish. Mahi does not taste fishy. I want to make it clear. We're going to talk about fish here, but nothing I make tastes fishy because you just have to buy right products. Anyway, chicken and fish. I did buy steak, but I was already kind of in a mood for it, so I already ate it. So I'll get red meat, chicken, fish, and then you can get whatever proteins you like, put them in a freezer. That's number one. Step number one is done. Before I move on to the next stuff, I want to show you. So whenever I eat, I feel like sometimes I want a veggie, but you don't always have a fresh salad in the house. So number two, always have a frozen bag of any veggies you like, because they go well with anything: chicken, fish, beef, any vegan options. I feel like vegetables are great, but I never have them because they always go bad. So I decided finally to get a couple bags of it's frozen peas, carrots, basically everything in it. Again, you just put it in a stir fry with your rice, chicken on the side, dinner done. For the carbs, guys, I'm a biggest carb girl you will ever meet. I do have abs, I'm fit, but I do eat carbs. So that's the kind of like a lesson for everybody to learn and to realize that you can eat carbs and look good. You have to do it right way. For example, I love all kind of rotinis, noodles, whatever you call them. I try to buy them from Italy. Well, if they're made in Italy, you just go to stores where they have, products what made in Europe, for example. They're just better quality. Make sure there's nothing in it but whatever's like one ingredient. So I got these made in Italy. I'm a new thing now. I try to get as much protein per day as I can. So I finally bought chickpea pasta, and it tastes amazing. So I have that. Sometimes I even make it like with the butter and cheese, and it's amazing because there's so much protein in it and it tastes amazing. Next, of course, rice. I make rice in my rice cooker. Very, very easy. So yeah, noodles, rice, always in my fridge, in my pantry. And I do eat buckwheat. It's a Russian thing. I'm from Belarus, but yeah, buckwheat, I feel like American people will never eat. But yeah, I have a buckwheat always with me because it's, again, just great source of protein, iron, and it's a good carb. I do have potatoes. I'm a big potato girl, not gonna lie. I already ate some of them with my steak, but yeah, I always have potatoes. If you just boil it and just eat it how it is, I do sour cream, little signature sauce. It's harmless. It's good for you, actually. There's minerals in a potato, believe it or not. So yeah, potato, spaghetti, chickpea spaghetti, some noodles, and rice. Those are my staples when it comes to carbs. So we got protein, we got carbs. Now, what do I snack on? So for the snack, I honestly not a big snacker because I prefer the big meal. Like if I'm hungry, I'm just gonna make a meal. So for the snack, I have some stuff. I have Brazilian nuts, super great, super, super good for you. I have bananas, I have mandarins, typical, I just like to have a fruit. even though there's no protein in it. My guilty pleasure, sometimes we all crave chips. I got these sweet potato chips. They're actually healthy. When I scan them, there's not bad ingredients in it. So I will highly recommend to do sweet potato chips instead of regular chips. So this is probably the worst thing I have in my house, which is funny. But yeah, get yourself a sweet potato chips. Why not? Great snack. Now, also for the snack, actually, I have it sometimes for breakfast or lunch. I guess it's a European thing, but I've been into tuna salad. So I bought a bunch of tuna packages and I mix them with sour cream instead of mayonnaise, and it's so much healthier for you. There's like 16 grams of protein. Today I ate salmon in a can. It was 20 grams of protein and it doesn't taste fishy. I was like, wow. I mix it with not cucumber, with a pickle and a red onion, and it tastes amazing. Those are great on a piece of sourdough. Oh my God, so good. Another snack, I know maybe it's not the healthiest. Sometimes I go to deli and get meat and cheese. You know, if you have to eat, do that. I rather make a sandwich with deli meat than eat some junk. So that's another key, because a little sandwich, open sandwich, just with those two things will be fine. Also, boil as much eggs as you can. So don't forget about the eggs. I always have them boiled in my fridge. Just nice source of snack. So as you see, I feel like it's very simple, the more simple than you think. Stock your fridge with a bunch of proteins, put them in a freezer, buy a lot of carbs. That way you have every carb there is for whatever food you're cooking. I don't plan, I want to be clear, I don't meal prep. I just, whatever I feel like. Today I want to fish, for example, but I know I have rice, so I'll be fine. I don't need to buy anything, and I can make those frozen veggies with it. Then if I absolutely have nothing in my fridge, for example, I just moved, I just have a can of tuna. I made tuna salad. It was very easy. So that's kind of my eating journey right now. I'm just keeping my fridge stocked with good stuff. That's what I'm focusing on. If I want something sweet, I have another guilty pleasure, Coppers. Aldi sells them. I don't think other stores sell them. These are amazing. And they're not that bad. They're made in Europe, so it's not as bad as most sweets like made in America. So love these. Sometimes I'll have it with a tea. And I think that's it, guys. I show you kind of main staple, and maybe I will do what I eat in a day to show you exactly what I cook. If you guys want to see it, let me know, and I'll see you next Saturday.